Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the shed. I am Lonnie.
Hey, I'm Candace. Welcome back. Day one here, and we had a good sales night. I say good because we sold on all 4 platforms.
Yeah, it wasn't very busy on eBay, but we had a big sale on eBay to kind of help out.
Yes.
And then the other 3 platforms helped out too.
Yeah. So I'm happy. I'm always excited when we sell on all 4. It makes me feel like our efforts are worth it.
Yes. The cross posting seems like on days where you aren't selling on other platforms, the cross posting seems like almost a waste of time. But then a day like today, we sold 6 items on eBay, and then we sold 3 items on the other platforms. That makes a big difference, man.
Yeah, and let me backtrack, y'all, or for those who aren't here. When we were cross-listing before, we were listing solely on eBay first and then cross-listing after it's been on eBay like 2 weeks. Or that was what we were trying to do. Just because if we felt like if something was going to sell right away, it was going to be on eBay probably.
Still feel that way.
Well, we still do. So since we've changed it, because of several issues, but now we're building our listings in List Perfectly, and then we're listing them to all the platforms from there that they need to be listed to.
Yep.
So they're all going first day everywhere. They're fresh everywhere. And since we've been doing that, I've seen a big uptick in our activity on those other platforms. It does.
It totally makes sense.
In fact, I think it was Mercari. We got a notification yesterday about how our following and our activity is going up, in the last few days.
Yeah.
So it's really working, and I'm excited to see how this is all going to roll out, like how the sales are going to increase.
Yeah, it makes sense though, because the way we were doing it before, where we weren't cross-posting immediately, well, your best items, like your really good items,
are going to sell first.
They're going to sell.
Yeah, they're going to. That was our thinking.
Right.
That's why we did that. So because of the way we're doing it, I'm really having to stay on top of ending listings when they sell. So that's the negative to it. I'm having to really stay on top of that.
We're not ready to trust any, not just talking about List Perfectly. We're not ready to trust any cross-posting thing to delist items.
Right. First of all, they may not do it, and that's not good. You're trusting it to do something that it doesn't do. Or like Lonnie's biggest fear, what if it goes in and just delist all of our listings?
Well, yeah, and I know that's not, and I'm not saying we won't ever do it.
Yeah.
I just want to give them a little more time.
Yeah, to work out the kinks.
To make sure everything's solid.
Yeah.
On that front. I don't want to be part of a beta test.
Right.
For delisting stuff from our eBay store.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
Yeah.
So I'm not against it. I'm all for it. I just want to give it time.
Yeah. In the meantime, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't take long. So.
Okay. Yeah.
We do have a question before we pull those orders from a viewer. It's from Lynn, SC9CI. She says, as a new seller, I'm trying to grow my feedback. I'm at 100%, but not everyone who buys from me leaves feedback. Does eBay frown on a seller messaging the buyer after a purchase to ask him or her to remember to leave feedback once they receive the item? I usually message my customers after a sale and thank them, but was wondering if I could ask them to remember, or is it better to just let it be organic? Thanks. We kind of looked through feedback policy, and there's, of course, you can't use feedback extortion or manipulation,
Well, you know what? We'll link this down below. It'll be right below our eBay store link. But, yeah, and you could see all the things. But to answer her question specifically about eBay frowning on it, this part right here, seller, pretty much the only thing it says about something like that, sellers can't demand positive feedback from buyers.
Right. So if you are, it's probably not a bad idea if you're messaging them, thanking them for the purchase. I would go ahead, if you need to build up your feedback, say something like...
would you?
If she's asking if she can do it, so this is the way I would do it. If you're already messaging them, thanking them for the purchase, you can say something like... I'd appreciate your feedback on your experience. Something like that. Feedback on your experience. Don't ask them for a positive, Just kind of leave it vague, but plant that seed there about them leaving feedback.
The only, like, those kind of messages don't bother me. But one thing that does bother me is when they say, if you are happy with your experience, please leave feedback.
Right.
It's like, don't tell me what kind of feedback to leave.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Just remind them that you appreciate them leaving feedback.
Yeah. I do think that most people that are watching this video would probably advise against sending that message, though.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's true or not, because I've never been brave enough to try sending messages to past customers asking for feedback. Because sometimes you don't want feedback.
Yeah.
Because I've actually seen on a lot of feedback, on a lot of accounts, like if I'm going to go buy something, a lot of times I'll check the feedback real quick. And they'll have like good feedback. And then all of a sudden you'll just see one negative. And you say, well, you asked for feedback. Here it is. Yeah. You know, I've actually seen that you asked for it. Here it is.
Right.
I've actually seen that. And I think most people would probably tell you that asking for feedback is not a great idea for that reason. You don't want to poke the bear. Like, what if someone like wasn't super happy with the thing they bought from you? But then they just let it go because they're busy or whatever.
But then you asked for feedback. They're like, okay, I'm going to give you feedback.
Right. So, like, if you are going to do that, I would be damn sure that you're providing really good service, packing really well, your items are perfect. You know, like, if you're really confident...
Take pictures of every flaw, disclose it, yeah.
If you're really confident in yourself and you want to do it, then Godspeed to you. But most people probably tell you not to. I don't know if that's actually correct advice. It might work.
Yeah.
Like, it might work. I've seen some really big eBay sellers that do it.
Yep.
So I'm not going to come out and say don't do it, but I will say that we don't do it.
No, we don't. But I mean, we've had our account a long time, so
even having our account a long time, the feedback still matters because that feedback percentage is based on past year. Mm-hmm. So every positive feedback we get, the way I look at it, is defense.
It's buying you another 12 months towards positive. Yeah.
Right. It's defense against that next negative that we're invariably going to get.
Yeah.
Because we usually ride through the year with a negative or two. Mm-hmm. Or sometimes three even. I think right now we have one. We're fortunate. We went quite a while with none.
Yeah, we did.
Which is like crazy. That's hard.
Yeah.
That's really hard to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a buffer because I like that. I don't mind our percentage being, to me, 99.9 is really good because it has a little bit of a scar there.
So it seems real.
So it seems real?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's not a big old bloody oozing sore.
It's like those, like if you, like, Facebook ads, if you click on it and all the reviews are like 5 stars, love this product, and it's some fly-by-night company, you're like, something's not right here. And
a lot of people I've even seen, they'll say, oh, feedback doesn't matter. For me, when I'm shopping, it does matter.
Oh, yeah.
If I see someone with like...
they didn't pack my thing well. They just slapped a label on the box.
But like if I see that percentage and it's like below 99.4, say, percent, I'm clicking and I'm checking them out. If they're like 99, 7, 99, 8, 999, 100, I may or may not look. Yeah. But once it gets below 99.4, 99.4, I'm gonna put them under the magnifying glass to see what's going on before I shop from them.
Right.
And you know, if there's several sellers that are selling the same commodity type item, I might just scroll on by and find one with a higher percentage. Like that's how I do it.
Yeah, I'd pay a few dollars more, you know.
Sometimes maybe, yeah. With regards to feedback, though, one thing I have been trying, and I think it might be kind of working, I'm not sure. It's hard to say because none of these things ever happen in a vacuum. They never happen at the same time of year. Like if I do something now, it's not going to be the same as if I did it like 6 months ago. But feedback might be...
And you're dealing with different people, different items, different subjects. Yeah.
Right.
It's so many variables. There's no concrete proof on anything. anything that happens on eBay.
No, not unless you could do like an actual A/B test of some sort.
Yeah.
But that's really difficult. But what I was going to say was, like, one thing I've been doing, of trying, is I used to have our account set up to automatically leave feedback as soon as the buyer paid, so I didn't have to mess with it. And I turned that off a few months ago. And what we've been doing now is every couple of weeks, or maybe every 1 to 2 weeks, I go in and I go on shipped orders awaiting feedback, and I bulk leave feedbacks for all those shipped orders.
Yeah.
And so most of those, and you could do it, you could be a little more careful than me and only leave feedback for orders that have been delivered.
Right.
But most of those that I leave feedback for have been delivered. So my logic there is that I'm leaving feedback. I'm not going to ask for anything, but I'm leaving feedback. Next time they log in, they might see that number increment on their feedback score, click on it, look at it, see it, and then they're like, oh, he left feedback for that thing I bought from them, and I like it, I'm going to reciprocate. Whereas if they see that feedback score go up right after they purchase,
They're not going to worry about it later.
they can't leave it then because they don't have the thing in hand yet.
And the other thing about that, at that point, the transaction on our end is complete. You know, we've had before when we did that automatic feedback, and then they canceled the order.
Right? Yeah, that too.
And so they got the feedback without having to buy the item.
Yes.
So
That always kind of left a bad taste in my mouth.
Right. So at the way he's doing it now, our part is done. The item's either to them or on their way to them, so they deserve the feedback.
And it does seem like we're getting a little more feedback than we used to, but that's just anecdotal evidence or evidence. So, yeah, mostly it just takes usually message after sale and thank them. Yeah, we don't do that. We probably should. That would, I don't know if that would be good or not. I don't know.
We don't, but we do thank them, like if they happen to reach out for us or something, of course.
Yeah,
we don't proactively message and thank. No.
We do one of these in every package, and I do a thank you, and I put their first name if I have it.
Right.
If all I have is like a business name or something, then I'll just put thank you to Eslani or something. So, but yeah, we have 4 platforms to pull orders for.
I'm excited. How many was on eBay? So there was 1 on each other platform, and then 6 orders on eBay. Okay, we're gonna start out with eBay. Sold another shot glass lot on 8 Echo.
Okay.
This one is A. It's A.
Okay, I might have to get the one on the bottom, I think. Yep. Candace did make sure to write not packed to ship, to make sure I don't just slap a label on it, which I would never do anyway.
We didn't pull up the screen with the cities. So.
Oh, we need the states.
Yeah.
Oh, for those of y'all that were complaining, and I think it's a valid complaint, that we were setting off your ALEXAs. I was able to quickly, after reading the comments, I saw where you could rename it.
Okay.
So I think if you go into the app or something, you can name it pretty much whatever you want.
Okay.
But I was able to just talk to it and rename it to, watch this. Computer, what is the capital of South Carolina?
I missed something. Can you say it again?
Computer, what is the capital of South Carolina?
South Carolina's capital is Columbia.
Okay, so now as long as your ALEXA is not named computer, then we won't set it off anymore. Okay.
That's good.
All right, where's this going anyway?
Okay, it's over $29.99. It's going to Carrollton, Georgia.
Okay, that is not the capital.
Yeah. Okay, we sold. Oh, this is a cool sale. We picked this up at a really cool buy. Chevrolet Grand Sport license plate frame. It's on 5 Delta. I think it's in the yellow crate.
I know where it is. If y'all have been around,
well, this is in the past year,
long enough to remember all those racing stickers
yep,
that we had. I think we still have a few. We bought this and a few other ones at the same time. Grand Sport.
Yep, it was a really cool garage sale, like in a mechanic's professional garage. Like, I guess they were into racing and stuff. That's over 14. It's going to Gibsonburg, Ohio. 6 Bravo SSI Gemstone Warrior for Commodore.
Okay. Bop, bop, bop. There it is. Yeah, this... Man, I don't remember what buy this is from. Or
Did you buy a big box of software?
I don't remember where this is from. I really
I
don't.
thought you had, remember, like for $5 you got a whole box of stuff.
It might have been in that.
Yeah.
I really don't remember. But yeah.
It sold for $18.74 going to Vegas. Las
Okay.
Vegas, Nevada.
Capital of Nevada is Carson City.
Okay. We sold a worm. 5 Bravo left.
I love this guy. Not enough to keep him, but he's cool. We had
him in a thumbnail from like 3 years ago.
it. Was it that long ago?
But I'm holding a little plastic one.
All right, no, yeah, and then I have like a picture-in-picture of like the cartoon character.
Yeah, him riding his Apple car.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a lonely worm from Richard.
Scary.
Scary or Scary? It has 2 R's.
Scary.
Yeah.
Wait, a worm has 1 foot, I guess.
Yeah, of course.
So he just hops.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen
Rides
this?
in his Apple.
You ever seen this show before?
It's a book. It's books.
Oh, okay. I
You didn't have those books in your
No, I don't remember that at all.
They sold for $29.99 going to Santa Claus,
What?
Indiana.
Santa Claus? I didn't know that.
Santa, are you giving that to a kid this year?
That's cool.
Okay, this is a great sale. 10 Charlie, we sold a big nutcracker, King Henry VIII.
Okay. Is he the one holding a scroll?
He's the big guy in
He's
the
the
back.
biggest cracker we got.
Well, I think the pirate, look how big the head on the pirate is.
Yeah, you're probably right. Wait, hang on. I got it. Hang on. I want to move these
kind of
guys.
turn him. Just kind of slide him forward. Yeah.
All hail.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Boy, that is a nice looking cracker.
It is. It's well done. That one sold for $224.99. It's going to Peoria, Illinois.
Yeah, he's cool. Look, he's kind of got a Santa Claus hat to kind of tie in to the see? Red hat with white trim.
Going to Santa Claus.
I know that, but it kind of like it's a segue.
Okay. What's the opposite of segue? Because it happened after.
I know. I don't know.
A past way?
No, it's a encore.
Oh.
I don't know.
Sold some camo BDU pants, 5 Alpha 17.
Okay, that's going to be in Gene box right here.
Did you get that with one hand? Oh, you got it.
I got it. All right. Let's see how this goes. What y'all see. I like this box.
I do too.
With the little
We
things.
don't have to keep taping them and stuff.
Yes. Yes. All right.
So they're getting us some of those before.
Looking for 17.
Yep.
Large, long, woodland BDU pants.
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
$22.99 going to Evelyn, Minnesota.
All right.
MN is Minnesota, right? Or is that Michigan?
Minnesota is MN.
MA.
That's correct.
MA is Massachusetts.
MI is Michigan.
And MN is...
MA is...
Okay.
No. Yeah, MA is Massachusetts.
ME is Maine.
Correct.
There's so many M's.
There are. Oh, you know what?
What?
Doesn't that sound like something on Star Trek?
What?
Computer, what is the capital of
Minnesota.
Minnesota?
Minnesota's capital is St. Paul.
See?
Yeah.
That's how they would talk to the computer on Star Trek.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's everything on eBay. We're going to jump over to Etsy now. We sold a, I just listed this yesterday. It's a cool bag we got from that eBay store buy. It's on 10 Bravo. It's like a boho straw bag thing.
It's super well done. Like the weave is like really fine.
It's a nice looking thing. The person that bought it messaged me. This is going to be cool. She has a display on her wall of like different old straw hats, and she's going to hang that up there with it.
Oh, it'll look great.
Yeah.
Your picture looks great too. This is cool because we actually, I'm going to pat myself on the back and break my arm trying to. This is actually a sale to, this is a repeat customer.
Yes.
From Etsy that bought
The gumbo dinner plates.
gumbo dinner plates. You want to read the feedback, Sheila?
Yeah, let me pull it
I was
up.
pretty proud of this, y'all.
Oh, let me tell you where it's going. Des Moines, Washington.
Okay. This is awesome.
Let me
This
find-
feedback made me feel good.
And let me preface this by saying when she bought them, she messaged us. She's like, please pack them well. These are very rare, hard to find. So she was like,
How much were those plates? $150?
yes, for
Okay.
4 dinner plates. She said, the seller's packing skills are amazing, all caps, and like 6 exclamation points. These plates are so rare and hard to find, so I held my breath from the moment they were shipped till they arrived in my hands. And they made the trip from Louisiana to Seattle with nary a scratch. I'm over the moon happy with this seller and the whole transaction experience. 1,000 thank yous for a smooth and pleasant transaction, and then like 20 stars.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yep. And she messaged me this morning, but like it was early. I woke up. I didn't even think I saw the sale yet, and she messaged me. She said, "I just want to thank you again for packing those plates so well. I'm so appreciative. I just bought that purse from you." So,
That's awesome, huh?
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Mm-hmm.
Like that was awesome. As a packer, that made me feel really good.
Yep.
Because I've actually, I've screwed up some packs too in the
And
past.
I usually don't mess with this packing. I don't say anything. And I was like on him. I'm like, this woman is expecting,
Yeah.
some-
Candace is like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Well, I think it's good." And Candace is like, "Are you sure?"
Is that box big enough?
She was like, "Is that box big enough? Do you have enough room in there?" Blah blah blah. And I'm like, "Look." I didn't get mad, but
He
like
did.
I was like, "Just don't second guess my packing,
Go
lady."
back over there and list. All right.
But no, that felt good, and actually that ties in. It's a pat on the. I'm patting myself on the back, getting her to read that, of course.
Yeah.
But
Repeat customer.
repeat customer, and it kind of ties into that initial segment of this video where we're talking about feedback. The number one of the best ways to get good feedback is to pack well, ship fast,
Provide
describe your item perfectly,
Good customer service.
good customer
All around,
service.
yeah.
Because like so many of our positive feedbacks do mention
Packing.
shipping speed and how well the item was packed.
Yep.
So that experience when someone opens your package and then sees that you took care to pack their thing, that matters.
Yep.
Even if, like, sometimes I will use bubble wrap or other packing supplies, materials that aren't actually necessary
They
because I
appreciate
know
the effort.
because I know it shows them that I cared about their package.
Right.
And that goes a long way towards getting you more feedback. And I'm not saying that you aren't doing that now. I'm just saying, like, that's what drives our feedback a lot of times.
Yep. Okay, and then over at Macari, we sold these ceramic cake toppers. Just listed those yesterday and cross-listed immediately, and they sold. They're on 6 Foxtrot.
Yeah, I listed these, and then they sold, and then Candace like, "You listed those too cheap."
I always say that to him just to mess with him.
Like, "No, I didn't. Quit second guessing me again."
It is a strange thing to sell like immediately. Like it's not
Cake
like,
toppers, yeah.
it's not like somebody had that on their watch list or something.
Some of these things, the DEI, we bring the fun. They're called charmers.
Uh-huh.
There's actually some of these that I think are collectible or something.
Oh,
Because
okay.
some of them kind of go for money. This came out of the $2,000 store buy.
So maybe there are people somebody might have had on their save so
Maybe
they
so.
collect them. So we sold those for $14.99. They're going to Scottsdale, Arizona.
Computer, what is the capital of Arizona?
Arizona's capital is Phoenix.
Okay, jumping over to Mercari, our last item we're gonna pull is a dog raincoat in the dog
That's
G.
Poshmark.
Yes, Poshmark. I'm sorry, dog G box.
Dog G?
Yeah.
Way up there. I'll be back. I get my step stool. Ugh. Okay, I got G down.
a raincoat with some little rainbows and clouds and suns on it. It sold for $25.
You know what? I don't think this came from...
No, that came from that buy where we got all the more recent pet buy.
Right, for $25.
Yeah, and it had some good quality clothing and leashes and stuff in it. Yeah, so that sold for $25. It's going to Bonita, California.
Bonita, pretty California.
Pretty California.
You know what's interesting is that, like, we're not experts on stuff, like I mentioned from time to time. However, if we ever come upon someone selling a lot of brand new dog clothing and stuff, we'll know what to do with it.
Yeah, when we know what brands to look for now.
Right.
Like this has a $40 sticker on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Look how cute that is, y'all.
It changes colors too.
Yes.
When it gets wet.
Yeah. I forgot. Doesn't the clouds turn cloudy or something?
Yeah, or turn into rain clouds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, that's everything.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get this stuff packed up. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 2 of the vlog. Good morning, Candace.
Hey, good morning, y'all. We had a pretty good sales day on eBay, and then we sold another thing on Poshmark again. So I think the cross listing is really helping things pick up on the other platforms, like I said yesterday. Because I don't know if we've ever sold things 2 days in a row on Poshmark.
No.
I don't recall that happening.
No, our secondary sites, Poshmark, Mercari, Etsy, have been doing pretty well, pretty steady. It's not like we can't just okay, we're done with eBay or anything like that, obviously, but it's been nice, especially on some days we've had where eBay hasn't been awesome. Mm-hmm. Some of those other sites have picked up the slack.
They have, yeah, so it contributed. Yep.
Yeah.
Yesterday we got 17 listings, which is our goal per day. We still need to have a really good day to make up for our lower days.
I think so, but I mean, we need to average 17.3 a day.
Yeah.
I think that's about. We had this low day here. We don't have.
Tuesday helped make up for them.
Right. Yeah, we're okay. We're fine. We just need to. We had. It was not easy yesterday.
The boxes we had were not.
The boxes we went through, they were not great.
Yeah.
We managed to scrape we went through when we were going through these boxes, we got 17 listings for $389, but it was
it was like 3 or 4 boxes that all came out of.
It was frustrating, man. Yeah. It was I don't know, it might have been 10% list rate of the stuff we were going through yesterday.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna go after we pull orders. We're gonna go pick some more stuff up from storage.
So far, we have a 360 item goal for the month. So far, we've got 101 listings, and now we have 15 more days to get the other. What is that? 259 listings.
Yep.
So it's going. It's not real smooth, but we're putting in the numbers.
Yeah.
And I mean it. It is what it is.
I think Lonnie's missing garage sales. He had me look last night, and I found one, and it didn't look good. So I'm like, it's not worth us going out. It doesn't help that it's Mardi Gras weekend here. Mardi Gras is Tuesday, so all the parades some of them have been rolling out, but this weekend is when they're heavy. Like in Baton Rouge, there's parades starting, I think, tonight through Tuesday.
Well, the reason I asked her that is because it's not raining, and this weekend, and the lows are in the 60s.
Yeah.
Lows. We have another little cold snap coming next week, but this weekend was like garage sale weather, but nobody's having them yet.
There may be some tomorrow. I will look again tonight. But yeah, it's in the morning, and we almost need the air conditioning here.
We'll have it on probably in a couple hours.
Yep.
Okay, you ready to pull some orders?
Yes. So the first thing, it's the last one of these things. They all sold. Masters of the Universe Sandman pack.
I think I know where that is.
Alpha.
Yep. Oh, way up here. There we go. Got it.
That's over $17.99. It's going to Spencer, Indiana.
Okay.
6 Bravo Blades Guide to Knives and Their Values.
Hey, that polishes off all those books we got.
Yeah.
Remember those books she got added to that deal for $35?
Yep. That's all for $29.99. It's going to Mathis, Texas.
Okay. I looked at the thing. We have a lot of stuff going to Texas today.
Yeah. The next thing is
Mm-hmm.
2 Echo Toshiba laptop parts only.
Yeah. Oh, I got to move my... We got an American Bubble Boy shipment in yesterday. 2 Echo. This is it right here. This was a computer that was on the unlisted shelf that I got it at a garage sale, I think for $5, and it would not power up. So
$31.49 for that to Leander, Texas. And the guy drawer, Jimmy Buffett.
oh yeah,
Is this a figure or ornament?
I think it's just a figure. Yeah.
It's Parrot Head King.
Yeah. Whenever I saw that, I was like, hey, this might be something, because Jimmy Buffett died last
Plus,
year.
he's got a huge fan base, and,
Right.
and it's Department 56. So,
Yep.
$34.99 for that, going to Goshen, Ohio, or Goshen.
Gorsh.
Goshen.
So yeah, this was in the $2,000 store buy.
Yep. So is the next thing. CC8 for Dr. Scholl's memory foam insoles.
Yep, we had 4 of the same size, all new sealed. So just made a lot of those.
Those are going all the way to Puerto Rico. They sold for $11.99 Villa España, Puerto Rico.
Capital of Puerto Rico is San Juan, by the way.
Yeah. One Alpha, we sold a model. It's a Ferrari Dino or Dino. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, we had a bunch of credits because,
Is this the last one?
yeah, we had a bunch of credits on Macari because a bunch of y'all used our affiliate link to go shop there or sell there or something. I'm not even sure how it works.
Yeah. We're
But-
okay. Yeah.
But the way Macari pays you is not with cash or, like a transfer. They give you credit on Macari. So we bought, we'll have to add the numbers up in a little bit. But we bought this model and 3 others from a seller on Macari, and he got it. Like, if it happens again, I might try and go buy from the same guy again.
Yeah, he was easy to work with.
Because he lives in Texas. He took a reasonable offer we made.
He packed them well.
He shipped them immediately.
Yeah.
And yeah, so like I said, instead of getting money, we got credit, and we just relisted all that stuff, and we sold it for a little more than we bought it for. So we might have covered our selling fees.
Yeah.
But we'll have to look at it a little bit and see.
It worked out. Yep.
Yeah.
So that one ended up selling for $53.99. It's going to Austin, Texas.
Oh, that's a Capital, Candace.
Oh, is it?
Yes,
Okay.
I know that one. Computer, what's the capital of Texas?
Texas's capital is Austin.
Yep. And I could say computer and not set everybody's thing off. All right. Austin, Texas. Here we go.
That's not where Austin is.
Well, I don't even know where it is. Was it right here or something?
I don't know.
I don't know either. We actually went there last year.
I'm just messing with you.
Okay.
Okay, next item. Man, this is something I didn't think would ever sell.
Uh-huh.
It's in the binder on 6 Bravo.
Oh.
It's a press photo, number 15, from the TV show Soap.
Yeah, I remember that now. I remember that show too.
Yeah,
I was a little young for that at the time.
yeah, it was more of an adult type show. Not in that way, but you know.
Oh, yeah, I know. Man, remember these people? I wonder how many of these people are still alive.
Yeah. That one sold for $7.19. It's going to Dundee, Michigan.
It's 15.
Yes. Yep.
This one, right?
Yes, it's like a family photo.
Okay, I'm gonna have to. I might ship it in one of. I don't know. I'll see. We have a lot of different like sheet protectors and stuff. I'm gonna find something to put it in,
Yeah.
and then probably I'll ship it in a Gemini comic mailer.
We sold another pattern. 5 Foxtrot pattern number 1.
Well, you got to be happy with that.
Oh yeah. They're doing well.
They're doing very well. I thought they were, but you know what? It's pattern 1.
Yeah.
It seems to be this line of patterns, though.
Yeah.
Creations by Mishi.
We got those from Bev, and she said they're going to do well. They might take a while, but you're going to do well. And she was right.
She was right, except for the take a while part. She was wrong about that. They're selling fast.
So you have pattern.
Oh, it's heirloom dress number 124S.
Yes, that's over $19.99. It's going to Newton, Texas.
Okay, that's not the capital. Austin is. Yep. You know what? I'm going to put some pens over on the side. So we don't have to get that little container out. I just put like maybe 3 or 4. You can keep going though. Okay,
next item is in the chest drawer. It's a Denver Broncos dog collar. I don't know why I put pet collar in the title instead of dog, because it's a size large. If anybody has a cat this can fit.
Oh, that's scary. That'd be like a tiger. Where is it again?
Chest drawer.
Chest? Okay.
And it's going to Denver, Colorado. It's sold for $8.99, and I believe that's the capital.
Denver is the capital. Computer, what is the capital of Colorado?
Colorado's capital is Denver.
Yep.
Yep.
Cool. Perfect.
Do you remember where?
Yeah, sure. Yep.
Okay, I'm going to give you a hint if you don't remember. Do you remember?
No, hang on. Just give me a second. Thinking through this. Okay. I'm thinking right here?
No.
Right here?
Yes.
Okay. Dang, that's where I was going to go first. I second guess myself. Okay. Denver's on the board. Nice. Let's see how many we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down. 44 to go.
Yep. Okay, Sheena, Queen of the Jungle comic book lot. 1 Charlie Z10.
Oh, they are in here. Yeah, these are kind of interesting. Huh?
9 comics total.
Yeah, they're right in front of this box here. These are interesting. One of them actually has, I thought the photo was interesting because it almost looks like, it doesn't look like a professional photo to me.
Oh yeah.
That looks like a photo somebody took with like a cell phone.
Or took of their girlfriend in the backyard.
Right. You know what I mean? Like the rest of them are art, but that's just a weird photo to me. Yeah. Okay.
That sold for $18.74. It's going to Mount Pleasant, Wisconsin. Actually, there's a lot of items going.
Yeah, we got a big multi-item order going there.
Yeah, so the rest of the items on eBay are going to that city and state.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, an Upper Deck Kevin Garnett card. It's 1 Delta number U161.
Okay. Delta. Right. I need to get my bubble wrap put away. I could put, probably after I pack today, I'll be able to put 2 of the rolls there. I love that format, because that's 1,050 square or linear. You can say it either way. 1,050 feet of bubble wrap, and it's only 3 rolls, so there's like 350 feet per roll, and it makes it like I don't have to change it out very often.
Right.
It makes it like really convenient. I like it in that 3-pack. U161.
Yes. It's a
got it.
It's a number 273 rookie card.
Yep.
That's sold for $5.99.
Okay. What else we got?
We have a LOL surprise doll.
Okay,
Bolo drawer. She's got blue hair, kind of like me.
She looks like you?
No, her hair is really blue. It's not this greenish. Maybe it's not in the blue.
LOL. Well, maybe I just don't know
oh,
what
wait,
I'm looking
this
at.
is her.
Huh?
This is her.
Oh, you had it wrapped up. Gotcha.
Yeah. 6 Echo, a Disney Mickey Ears blind capsule.
Okay. 6 Charlie Delta Echo Mickey Ears. Okay, right here.
Yep.
That must have come from that store buy, huh?
It did. That's all for $9.99.
Disney 100.
Yep.
Okay.
For Delta, a vintage Disneyland t-shirt is sealed in the bag.
Oh. Okay, it's going to be in here. It's going to be a little ways down because I have listed a few things.
It might be in that box.
You think? I think it's going to be in here.
Yeah.
It could be, I guess. Oh, yeah, it is in there. You're right. Okay. I saw it just now. All right. This is white one, right?
Yeah, it's got the flags of the countries around it.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. That sold for $37.49.
Yeah. It initially sold for $13.95 at Disneyland. This is made in USA.
Yeah.
We were just talking about like where stuff is made.
We picked that up at that crazy estate sale a couple of months ago with all the nutcrackers and everything else you can imagine. Paperweights, all kind of collectibles. And last item on eBay is some Congress playing cards. They're in the flatware drawer.
I always like to sell cards. Let's see. These.
Yes. Tapestry pattern. Yep. They sold for $8.99.
Okay, awesome.
And then we're going to jump over to Poshmark. We sold an item on there. It's a Kate McLeod.
But where is it? What is it?
It's a moisturizer set.
Where did you say it was again?
Five Bravo.
You threw me off when you started trying to do that. 5 Bravo. Oh man, I'm excited, y'all. We're as we've been saying, we've been watching Amazing Race.
Oh yeah.
And we're on. Well, we initially started watching on Hulu, but then we noticed they only had like maybe 10 seasons or something.
They skipped around on seasons, so we started watching there. We got through 1 and 2, and then we go, where's 3 at? So we had to subscribe to another channel.
We had to subscribe. How many streaming services are y'all subscribed to? I don't even know. Like people like Sam, they cut the cord. Well, congratulations. Now you subscribe to 30 different streaming services.
We really don't, but we have a lot.
We have a lot. But we're on season 3. Is that right?
Yeah, so we went back to season 3. We're wrapping it up tonight. We already watched season 5. So we went back to do season 3, and then we're going to go to 4.
Yeah.
And we'll have 1 through 5 under our
No, but we're doing the finale tonight.
Yes.
And I'm very curious to see how that comes out. Yeah. Even though it happened 20 years ago. I'll tell you one thing. It's interesting to see things are way different now than they were then.
Yeah, they're like
just in 20 years.
Yeah, the way they use cell phones and stuff.
Or the way they
refer to it as a mobile phone.
Right. Yeah. The T-Mobile was fairly new at the time, and they sponsored some kind of little phone thing or something. Yeah. And one of the guys says, "Oh, a T-Mobile phone." Like he said it mobile, and look. Like, okay, there's some things that are like really different you wouldn't see anymore. They were in Vietnam.
Yes.
And this guy was in his 50s at that time. At the time, like 20 years ago, he's in his 50s. And he served in Vietnam. They show him talking to the Vietnamese people. He's talking in English, but he's making it sound like a faux Asian accent to it.
The mocking accent.
It was mocker. It was like a mocking accent. I was like, oh my. Like
I told Lonnie, I said, if that were nowadays, they wouldn't have even aired that.
No, they would have edited.
They would have edited that out. It was crazy.
So that's interesting to see, like how much society has changed and what is okay versus not okay.
Right.
Things were like 20 years ago. We were kind of crazy, y'all.
Yeah, like, I mean, Americans still are, but it was really bad back then. The way they talk to people in these other countries and stuff.
But on the other hand, like obviously, I'm not cool with that. But on the other hand, like people not every word everyone said didn't get dissected and like you know what I mean.
This guy also was a Vietnam vet, so not making excuses for it, but it was hard.
Right.
It was hard for him to go back there.
When he left there, it was called Saigon. He goes back. He's going back to Ho Chi Minh City.
Yeah.
He's putting it that way. Yeah. So, yeah, it's a very interesting show. But anyway, I need to pull this.
Pulling right here.
I know I'm getting off track. I really want to watch it.
I never heard of this brand. It's moisturizer, but it's in the form of like, it looks like soap almost. And it's very high end. We sold that set for $52
on Posh.
Yes, we got that from Bev also.
Okay, yeah.
That's going to Portland, Oregon.
Which is not the capital. The capital of Portland is Salem.
Yes.
Just,
not Massachusetts.
Oh, for the witch trials or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay, let me go ahead and get this stuff packed up. All right, I got all the packages. Oh, I got one package there. Rest of them there, one there. Got everything packed up, ready to roll. And while I was bagging everything up, Candace starts cracking up. She does this like twice a day lately. We've been using List Perfectly to create our listings. And I'll tell y'all what, I don't like the eBay AI descriptions at all. I don't actually love the List Perfectly ones either. But List Perfectly's are typically way better than eBay's. Like, they actually somehow seem to pick up all, like, actual features, and they make a bullet point list. It's not awesome. I still put, like, a blurb above mine, above theirs, you know, saying what I would normally say. And I guess I'm just hoping that, like, the description and keywords that the AI thing does helps make it more visible somehow or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to see what Candace is laughing about this time. It was a List Perfectly AI creation, correct?
Oh, yes. Okay, so I listed 2 DS games, and in my title, you know...
Candace, is this the first time you've ever listed a video game before?
No, I've listed sealed ones before.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Anyway, in my title, I put cartridge only because we don't have the cases or manuals. And so this is the AI description. Unleash your creativity with Nintendo DS games, Sims 2 and Sims 2 Pets. 2 popular life simulation games by Nintendo.
Okay, yeah, good.
Enjoy endless hours of fun with these cartridge-only games.
I don't know about endless, but okay, yeah.
And then it gives you some little bullet points. 2-in-1 game pack, which I'm going to take that out.
Yeah, because that's not accurate.
No. But the next line is what had me cracking up. Cartridge only format, easy to carry.
Hey, they're right. Hey, look, they found that silver lining.
Yeah. You don't have to lug around big cases.
I know the big,
Cartridge only, easy to carry. Slip it in your pocket.
Okay, yeah.
I thought that was funny.
That's what you're laughing at?
Yeah.
Wow, it don't take much today, huh?
God, you're mean. Do y'all hear this? What?
No, I mean... Oh, okay. Well, whatever. Let me read the rest. Maybe some of the rest.
No.
Compatible with Nintendo. Ideal for fans of life simulation games. What? I think it's funny.
I do too. I am taking out that 2-in-1 game pack thing.
Because that makes it sound like...
They came together.
That's not accurate.
Right, yeah. But yeah, it's pretty good. I do like their AI descriptions a lot better than eBay's. Because... eBay, it seems like everyone is a must-have, and they don't.
Their AI is like, it's like you know how you do a sitcom will have like a standard format every single time.
Mm-hmm.
Like theirs is always the same.
eBay's,
it's like a Mad Lib.
Yeah.
eBay's is like
like fill in the blank.
Yeah, and they just like search and replace your word, your product.
I know their AI
it's smarter.
It's very smart, very creative. It pulls in information that we don't have. Like I think it actually searches the internet.
So too.
Yeah.
I think it may even do some optical. I think it might read packaging on boxes too.
Yeah, it's really good.
It is.
Good. We like it.
As a matter of fact, whenever you come across a good one later, we'll show an example of a good one.
Okay.
Okay, packages are set out for the carrier. We're about to go to Goodwill to drop off donations and then go to storage to get more boxes like Candace said earlier. But what I thought might be fun, when's the last time we went inside that Goodwill? Like 3 months ago or something?
It's been months. Our Goodwill is not very good.
It's
Goodwill, but it's not a good shopping.
We usually probably find a thing.
We used to do a lot better.
We used to find a thing or two.
Yeah, sometimes we do.
You know what I used to do, Candace, before you were doing this?
Every day.
I would go every day because when I had a bad carrier that wouldn't pick up or man, I didn't fight with carriers, but I had We went for a pretty good while where like our route was just bounced around.
We didn't have a permanent.
No, and it was horrible. It was like a coin flip if they would come by and pick up the packages, even though we had the request in. So because of that, like I could cry and moan about it and keep fighting it, or what I chose to do, because the package has got to go. I would just go to USPS every day and drop my packages off, like a lot of y'all probably still do.
And what would they tell you? You know, you could schedule a pickup.
Right. And I'd be like, oh, funny you mentioned that.
Yeah.
And the only reason they would say that is because they don't like
people coming in there.
they don't like doing work. Or they don't want them to do work. Yeah. They want somebody else to do the work. Right. But and they don't want to scan the packages and all that stuff. Yeah, they'll spend 10 minutes. Well, let me. I digress there. We
always go off on a tangent.
I just think about the days when I was bringing, and it makes me kind of angry. But it also makes me appreciative of the carriers we have now servicing this route.
Big time.
But when I did used to have to go there every day, there's the Goodwill is like on the way to the post. It's like very close to the post office. Mm-hmm. So I would. To offset having to go, spending that time to go every day, I would pop in the Goodwill, and I'm telling y'all, I probably would find on average 1 or 2 items every weekday that I would go drop off. So it kind of worked out.
Yeah. So,
like I'd go drop the stuff off and I'd buy some thing for $5 I could sell for $30, $40. And it worked out great. Like it offset the time, and now it's, at some point, even back then, I would go, like I went like a whole week without buying anything. Yeah. And then the next week I might buy 1 or 2 things. And finally I was like, okay, this is not worth it anymore. I got to stop.
Right.
So, but yeah, we're going to go to Goodwill now.
Okay. And
if we find, we've been donating a lot.
Yeah, we have donated a ton in the last few weeks.
Yeah. So if we're going to go in, if we find any of the stuff we've donated, we're going to show y'all on the shelves and show y'all how much they're asking for.
I'm curious what they have it priced for.
Yeah, this ought to be interesting.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, we are back from Goodwill, and it was more fun than I thought it would be.
Yeah, we had some unexpected results. We went in there looking to see if we could find any things we had donated.
And what happens? We end up buying stuff.
We bought some stuff, but we also did find some things we donated too.
We did.
Yes.
And I filmed a few little clips in there, and I figured we could kind of talk through it and show y'all as we go.
Yeah.
So first thing Candace found these cups, and she looked them up, and there were 21 of them, mm-hmm. and we decided to buy them all.
Yes, we looked at the comps and we're like, what's going on here? They all look new. Why are they still sitting here? Why hasn't anybody scooped them up? They sell for good money. I mean, it's not huge profit, but when you do the quantity, it works out good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we decided to buy them at $10 a piece.
All right. And then we kept going down, and we found this hard drive. We donated that.
Yeah.
And they're trying to sell it, I think, for $10 or something.
Yeah.
And then what else? Oh,
we donated this poker set.
Little poker set. Yeah. They're trying to get $5 for it. That's cool. We donated all these bike pedals. We never could sell these damn things.
We've had those for a few years. We bought them at an HBA buy. So,
right.
They've been sitting on the shelf since then.
And I imagine they'll be sitting on Goodwill shelves too. And then, Candace found that Boston Red Sox
Spotted Tervis. Yep.
Really good condition,
too. It looks like it's in great condition, yeah.
We paid $3 for that. What else are we doing here? Oh, and then we came across these.
Yeah, these are Royal Worcester old-fashioned glasses, and I looked them up. They're like new open box. They came from Tuesday Mornings, and looks like somebody didn't even use them. There is a caveat to it, though. It looks like somebody maybe in the store swapped out designs, like they didn't like some of the designs, so we don't have like the full set as it should be, but I think we'll still make decent money off of it. We paid $10 per set.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. What else? Oh, when we were going to check out, I looked at on top of the case. Yeah. That was our Trivial Pursuit. They were trying to get $20 for that thing.
Yeah.
$20 for that thing. I don't even think we could have sold it for like $7-8 on eBay.
No. So somebody Saturday Night Live fan may walk in there and buy it.
Right.
Okay, so we're gonna
Oh, one more thing. Also, this little Lennox Metal Max blade that we donated that to.
oh, did we?
And they're charging $1.99, which is that's actually a good deal on that.
That's a good deal for somebody, yeah. Okay, let's talk about these cups. They're Hydrate Spark, and there's an app, and I just made sure the app is still good. And what it does, it notifies you when it's time to drink. It tracks how much you've drank out of your bottle, and you can like challenge your friends and stuff like that. And it has like this little puck in the bottom that you charge up. It's rechargeable.
And it glows. The puck glows whenever you're supposed to drink or something.
Right. So here's my cup that I kept, and the reason they were all there, a company had branded them, and then I guess this is what they had left over, so they donated.
That's why we were look, after we bought them, y'all, we were like, what? I was like, Candace, why were those all the seals
all
open?
the seals were open. The little the charger cables are in there, and they still have their interior bag and instructions and everything. So they're new. They just opened them to brand them.
Yep.
So because of that, I think we're gonna have to take a couple of dollars off, maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, what we were planning on selling for is a good deal anyway. So we'll
Right.
see. We'll update y'all to what we end up listing those for.
Yeah, I did look them up like on Amazon, and on Amazon you can see they're selling these things for like we do have. There's a plastic one like this, $70, and then there's a they do. Oh, that's yours, huh?
This is mine. This is like the chug lid.
You have to press the button.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, you just drink out of it. Then they have some that has like a straw, sipper straw thing.
Yeah.
And then we do have two like that are stainless steel. The rest of those are plastic, and there's two stainless steel ones.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm happy with that.
I am. I think
Even with the brand, like we were sitting in the car. We actually went to Chick-fil-A and got a little lunch right after that, and we were talking. I'm like, Candace is like, why?
what is the catch? Because
What's the catch?
This happens to us a lot. There's something we don't see whenever we buy bulk, or think we just have this
Yeah.
home run deal.
Because they were like, okay, these are all brand new.
Why-
All the seals are broken.
And why are they sitting there? And why so many?
Right.
So, yeah.
And now we found, actually, this is kind of a negative but if it wasn't that, then maybe it could have been they were all open because they were all returns or something like
Right.
that, or
Yeah.
issues.
So the puck screws in down here. I have mine charging. Once it's charged, I'll come back and kind of show y'all how it works.
In the next video.
Yeah. Okay.
Because we need to get to listing.
We do.
It's late. Like, we've been goofing off. Actually, we haven't been goofing off. We ended up donating all of our Goodwill stuff that we had. We shopped. We did donate more than we bought, at least.
Yep.
And
lot more.
we went by storage and picked up a bunch of boxes of stuff. And now we're back. So we really need to hunker down and list the rest of the day.
Time to get
So
listed.
thanks so much for watching, and we will see y'all again very soon. Bye, y'all.
Bye.